Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the crystal of Rose Aura Quartz. Now this is not rose quartz, but a different crystal. It's a member of the Aura Quartz family. These are magical crystals that are created by putting clear quartz in a heated vacuum with different metals such as gold and silver and so on. And when these metals fuse, they create all the different colors of the rainbow. Now to get Rose Aura Quartz, you put in there gold, silver, and platinum, and varying depending on how much you put in there, you can also get the ruby aura quartz, which is more of a red shade as opposed to the pink. The rose aura quartz is kind of got a more gentle, loving energy, whereas this is a bit more serious and passionate. We'll cover that in another video. Rose aura quartz really helps to fill your heart with joy and create good times. As you start to spread that loving energy out into the world, it'll start to attract that as well. It's really renowned for helping us to put our best foot forward, to attract people into our lives that are going to be beneficial, and to surround ourselves in love. So in this video, we're going to dive in and we're going to explore lots of different ways that you can use beautiful Rose Aura Quartz. Rose Aura Quartz helps to promote a really valuable trait, and that's kindness. It creates a kind heart, and wearing it over the heart, meditating with it over the heart, or even ladies, pop it in your bra and keep it around that heart. First of all, it allows us to be a bit more kind to ourselves. How often do we beat ourselves up because we made a mistake or we didn't get everything done? It's healthy to have a good inner critic that can help us to improve, but when that critic starts to drag us down and make us feel bad about ourselves, reach for your Rose Aura Quartz to realize that today you were enough, and to treat yourself with a bit more kindness. As you start to value yourself more, then that will allow you also to value other people and to see the light within them as well. You know, we often have to deal with people that are a little bit tricky, and this crystal is a really nice one for helping us deal with that. Remember that people that show anger or rage or jealousy or conceit or manipulation, they're normally signs of a lost soul. And the best thing we can do is see the light in them, even if they can't see that within themselves. Showing them a bit of kindness and not being dragged down to their level and getting back and being revengeful or vindictive or anything like that, that's not going to create peace. And although you may get, one or two little jabs in here or there, it's not going to create harmony in the long term. It's not going to help you feel better, help you to create more peace in your world, and it's not going to help anyone else as well. So when you want to show kindness to either yourself or other people, then Rose Aura Quartz is going to really help you to do that. Rose Aura Quartz can also be used, since it's a pink crystal, for love. Now, if you're a single and you're looking for love, working with this crystal on a regular basis is really going to be powerful. Why? Because again, it's going to start with creating that kind heart within you. And that's what you're going to emanate out. So that will help then to attract like-minded people, people that actually also have a kind heart. It's really great for counteracting desperation, where you just take anyone who shows you any attention. When you value yourself and have higher self-worth, which Rose Aura Quartz will help with, you will then attract someone into your life that's going to treat you with as much love, respect, and kindness. Of course, this can also be a great crystal for those that are already in a relationship as well. Because we feel that love within us, we can always show kindness to our partner, even when they're going through their tough times, and realize that our partners can't be like our parents. Remember when we were growing up, all our parents had to do was look after us. We didn't have to ask them how their day was, they just cared for us. But when we get into a relationship when we're older, we almost expect them to be like our mother, to be there all the time and to do everything for us and fulfill every wish and need. But they have their own obligations, and Rose Aura Quartz can allow you to realize that and actually connect with kind of the higher vibrations of love that we get from the universe. Being comprised of gold, which is that yang and that solar expansive energy, silver, which is that nurturing yin energy, and platinum, which also helps to lift us in an angelic kind of way, you'll find yourself kind of feeling this sense of love without demanding it from a partner. That way, you can allow your partner to be exactly who they want to be, and you can still be surrounded by love and give love the way that you want to, in a kind and unconditional way. Rose Aura Quartz is a crystal of glamour. It promotes good hair days and helping you to find the perfect outfit for whatever occasion it may be. If you're interested in anything to do with appearance and romance and that kind of aspect of glamour, maybe romance writing, fashion, photography, fragrance, modeling, any of those types of things, then this is going to be a really great crystal to help enhance your taste and help everything run really smoothly. In fact, having a point or a cluster of rose or a quartz on your desk can actually help to keep those taste levels up and keep you in style and in fashion in those ways. So, when you want to put your best foot forward and look your absolute best to help attract those in your life, not just for love, but maybe all different types of relationships, then rose or a quartz can give you that added advantage of being extra glamorous and extra attractive. When you're working with your rose or a quartz, you're going to want to cleanse it occasionally just to help bring it back into harmony and balance. Now, I will either place this in natural water. So when I say natural water, that's something like rainwater, ocean water, river water, stream water, anything like that, where it's come straight from nature and hasn't really been touched by man too much. This is a really nice way to bring it back to balance. Rose aura quartz also has a really good connection with roses, and so it can be really nice if you just rest it on some rose petals as well. Or some rose water would be a really brilliant way to cleanse this crystal. Give them all a shot and see which one your crystal prefers the most. Now, of course, you can bring in these other gifts of nature as well. The flower or the plant that really harmonizes with this crystal, it's a bit of an obvious one, this one, it's rose, especially pink roses. So, when you're working with this, maybe if you're trying to bring a bit more style and glamour into your home or your environment or into your life, or a bit of love, pink roses around the home or the workspace could be a really great thing to do. Working with rose essential oil, which is normally gifted from a pink rose, can be a really great way. And also rose flower essences. There's a whole range of them out there that can help us with all issues with the heart and with love. And they can work really well in conjunction with this. When it comes to an animal, the animal that glides into my life when I'm working with this crystal is the sugar glider. Now, have you seen a sugar glider before? They're an Australian marsupial. They're a type of, possum, but they actually have a fold of kind of skin going from their arm or their front legs down to their hind legs. And they kind of jump out of trees and glide along. This really encompasses the energy of rose aura quartz. Rose aura quartz helps us to very much glide, to be gentle, to be soft, to be kind, just like this small animal, the sugar glider, does as well. So you can meditate and ask Sugar Glider to give you some advice when it comes to being easy in love and not being too stressed, whether that be romantically or whether it just be showing more love to the people in your life. Obviously, this is going to be a crystal that's going to connect with Venus, and Venus rules Friday. So whenever you're doing any love workings or any wishcraft or anything where you want to visualize and bring more love into your life and then share that out with the world, Friday is going to be the day that's going to be magnified just a little bit more. Now, rose aura quartz, including all the aura quartzes, are getting harder to find. Have you managed to find some? I'd love to hear about your experience. Please leave a comment in the section below. Because these crystals are getting harder to find, and I know I recently heard that one of the people that creates them has decided no longer to do that. Let's hope that how these are done is passed on, because there are many different fake aura quartzes where they're simply spray painted with a kind of paint finish. This is a special magical bonding process with clear quartz and pure metals, where the pure metals, which each have their own crystalline energy, are enhanced by that clear quartz. Plus, we get that beautiful color therapy from the crystal as well. As you can tell, I really love aura quartzes, and I talk a little bit about them, and then I also compare them to fake crystals, which you can see in another video that might pop up either there or there in just a second. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.